Hello and welcome to today's video in which I'm going to be presenting this beautiful and very special Persian Isfahan Sarafhian carpet featuring one of the most iconic designs in Persian carpets, which is the hunting scene. The hunting scene is one of the oldest, one of the most popular, and one of the most classic designs in Persian carpets, which probably many people that are into Persian carpets have already seen. Of course, it's not as frequently used as, for example, the most classic design, which is the medallion design, but it is amongst the most popular and most iconic Persian carpet designs, and it dates back many centuries. You can find Safavid carpets, meaning carpets that were produced under the Safavid dynasty, the Safavid era, which was more than 400 or 500 years ago. You can find carpets dating literally 500 years back that already feature versions of the hunting scene design, which really shows how much importance this design has always had to Persia, to the Persian culture. And at the time where the first hunting scene designs were created, the image shown was really inspired by real life. So basically what people were drawing or showing here on their carpets was what their life and their struggles they were facing, because 500 years ago in Iran you actually did have the Persian lion, which to my knowledge is extinct, at least in the wild nowadays, that you had to fight in order to survive. You did have leopards, you did hunt on horses. So this is actually an image that used to be an important part of Persian culture, and this is probably why it is such an important and classic design still in Persia. And what I'm presenting today is this carpet, which is, in my opinion, the best of type hunting scene design you will ever find. You can find, because the hunting scene is a design that's not exclusive to one city. You can find antique Kerman carpets dating 150 years back that show hunting scene designs. You can find Kashan carpets, you can find Tabriz carpets, you can find Qum carpets, and you can find Isfahan carpets. And this particular hunting scene, or in general the hunting scenes produced by the Sarafhian family, are something iconic within itself, because it is also one of the most iconic, one of the most classic designs by the Seirafian family, which remains probably the most legendary producer, or the most famous producer for highest grade Persian rugs, period, like within the history of Persian carpets. And their hunting scene is considered one of the most artistic, one of the most beautiful hunting scenes. It was created by one of the most famous and important artists, designers for carpets, Haj Mosawar al-Mughli, a designer from Isfahan who was specialized on animal landscape, generally very vivid designs showing humans, showing animals. So and probably his most famous design is this hunting scene. So this design you can see here was created by Haj Mosawar and then produced by a member of the Sarafhian family, in this case Ali Sarafhian. As you can see here in the signature, top signature, and also in the bottom signature, Ali Sarafhian. And Ali Sarafhian is the oldest living member of the Sarafhian family. He is part of the founding generation, meaning the father Haj Agha Reza with his 7 sons. He's the 5th son, one out of 2 of the 7 sons who are still alive. And so this is just a very special carpet in many ways. So it features one of the most iconic designs for Persian carpets. It features one of the most iconic designs of Sarafhian carpets. It features what is considered the best executed, the most artistic, the most beautiful hunting scene design ever created by a Persian artist. It was produced by the oldest living member of the Sarafhian family, And apart from that, it is just a phenomenal carpet featuring a phenomenal quality. So it is made out of wool, very fine Persian, or maybe not Persian actually, Australian merino wool, on a pure silk foundation. And it features wonderful silk highlights. So what you can see here, for example, this shiny horse in the center of the carpet is actually woven entirely out of silk. It's only the human and his clothes that are made out of wool. And this is just a captivating highlight right in the center of the carpet, which I personally really love. And I think this makes this carpet very, very special. It has more silk highlights, as you can see here. All these shiny white parts are made of silk. The image is incredibly well executed. The faces are very, very realistic, which is a rarity within Persian carpets. And it's an incredibly fine piece. It's an incredibly fine piece. We're talking close to 12 knots per centimeter, which is just the peak knot count you can pretty much reach when weaving a wool carpet. It's made from the finest materials. It's dyed using the highest grade natural dyes, which is standard for the Sarafhian family. The color harmony of this particular piece is just phenomenal. It's not too bold, it's not too muted. It's just a very vivid but very calm piece at the same time. And it's just a masterpiece. It's just a classic and iconic masterpiece, a true collector's piece, and it's preserved in absolute mint condition. It's not a new carpet, but it literally looks like it was produced yesterday. This is just one of the best pieces I have right now that I wanted to share here on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed this video and see you on the next one. Thank you for your attention.